Namaste. Welcome to Thermodynamics Lecture Series 1. Professor Dr. S.P. Gadwal. So today in this series of Lecture 1, we are going to discuss basic definition of thermodynamics, applications of thermodynamics, thermodynamic system, surrounding and boundary, and the last one is types of system with examples. So let us begin with the definition, that is basic thermodynamics of. Here we are going to define the thermodynamic as a science of energy. It has been originated from a Greek word therme and dynamis, which means heat, energy and motion or power. Thus the subject deals with energy transformation, including heat, work, physical property of the substance. It also deals with thermodynamic equilibrium and feasibility of the process. So generally the thermodynamic subject has been formulated based upon the four laws. Those are a zeroth law, first law, second law and third law of thermodynamics. So in detail we are going to discuss in the coming series. So as a brief, we are going to have over here the overview. What is zeroth law? It deals with thermal equilibrium and establishes a concept of temperature. First law gives the concept of internal energy. Second law, which limits the conversion of power into work, heat into work, or vice versa, and introduces the principal increase of entropy. The third one, which defines the absolute zero of the entropy. So these are the laws based upon which the whole thermodynamic subject or the analysis is going to be carried out. Now, without much going in detail about this, in the coming series or in the coming sessions we are going to discuss in detail. Now we will go to the application side, that is where it is found or what are the applications of thermodynamics. By the figure it can be seen, that is a thermodynamic applications found everywhere. An ordinary house has a gas stove, an electric iron, fan, cooker, a refrigerator, etc. These are designed based on the knowledge of thermodynamics. In the engineering field, the thermodynamic plays an important role in the design of automobile. Then it is used in the power plant engineering to produce electricity. Then it is used in solar cell, where the analysis has to be carried out and surface with thermal coatings are done with the analysis of thermodynamics. It is also used in the gas turbine or gas combustors. And the last but not least, it is used in the medical field. Even the heart is analysis, that is analysis of heart is also based on the thermodynamics. The heart is continuously pumping the blood, as a result of which trillions reactions of takes place. As a result, heat is going to be generated. This heat has to be dissipated to the surrounding, and these are analysis made on thermodynamics. So based on this applications, it can be seen that it is a very important that thermodynamic plays an important role in a day-to-day life. Now we will have some basic definitions or terminology related to thermodynamics. So what is this? First we are going to see the system. Just look at the figure. We are concentrating on the figure, that is we are going to study at that figure. That is a system or a thermodynamic system is simply a certain quantity of a matter considered for study purpose. Other than the system, it is going to be called as surrounding, and between these two differentiation we are going to have a boundary. Suppose I am going to take an example. With the help of example, it can be better understood. Suppose if you are going to design an air conditioning system for a hall, then you are going to concentrate that hall as a system. Other than the system, it is an environment, and the wall which separates between the room and the surrounding will be the boundary. Again I am repeating the same word. It is defined as a certain quantity of a matter or a prescribed region in a space considered for thermodynamic study. The region outside the system is called the surrounding or environment. An imaginary surface which separates the system from its surrounding, it is going to be called as boundary. The boundary may be fixed or movable. This can be explained with the help of examples in the coming slides. Now coming to the next one, that is the types of system. So there are three types of systems. First one is closed system, open system, and the third one is isolated system. So these are the three systems where we are going to now discuss. First, to begin with the closed system. So what is the closed system? It is also called as control mass. As the name itself says that it is related only to mass, where the characteristics I am going to have, that is a fixed amount of mass, and there will not be any cross or interaction between the system and surrounding. The mass remain constant. The volume of the systems may vary but mass remains constant. Energy in the form of heat and work may interact between the system and surrounding. The example of this one we can have over here. That is, so look at here, a system with a piston boundary. The piston may move up and down, but the mass inside the system will remain same. Even the heat of a pressure cooker may interact, but the mass inside that one remains constant. The other examples like refrigeration air conditioning system, then power plant, where the working fluid will be circulated and recycled and again it went back, that is the mass of that working fluid will be same. So here also the battery electrolyte, that is a battery charger inside this, it is also remains constant. The mass will remain constant. So these are the examples of closed system. Now the examples of isolated system, or before that I would like to have what is an isolated system. Here neither energy in the form of heat nor mass interact between the system and surrounding. The best examples of this are thermoflask, where a cap is provided so that there will not be any interaction of mass, heat or work between the system and surrounding. The open system, where it is also called as controlled volume. Here both energy in the form of heat, work and mass interact between the system and surrounding. So the best example, there are variety of examples of this one, because we are, as I have told, that it is also called as a controlled volume. The volume of this system will remain a concentrate, that is you are going to concentrate it. Just examples, there are variety of examples that we are going to discuss now. The one that is the nozzle, that is a conversion nozzle you are seeing over here, and the next one is flow through a tube, that is the fluid coming in and out. The volume remains constant inside this, whereas the fluid will move, and that is it moves inside and outside, it will flow. Next one is reciprocating air compressor, gas turbine. So these are some of the examples. Thank you.